This is Carl at National RV Detroit. I'm going to walk you through this 2014 KZ Connect travel trailer. The model number is 250. Okay, so let's look at some of the features here. Starting off on the door side rear here, you have a cooktop with 2 burners, and then you have running water with this spout that connects here. You can get different types of spouts to connect there if you want to. Let's look underneath here for a second. Yeah, there's also a quick connect right there to hook up your appliance to the LP system. Okay. Okay. You have a power awning with LED strip. This is your water heater here. I took the cover off. Right now it's empty and is bypassed, so it's winterized right now. To remove the plug / anode rod, you need an 1 1/16 6-point socket. Okay. The switches, this works on both gas and electric. So if you're using the electric portion, or you're going to turn this this toggle switch right here on and off to operate the electric heating element that's behind this cover here. To light it on gas, the switch is going to be inside, so I'll show you that when we get in there, but never run it without water in it. That's important. Okay. This is a vent for your range hood. Anytime you're venting to the outside, make sure you push on these latches there and flip up the baffle so the baffle flaps freely when you're venting. Otherwise, just keep it shut. Okay, outside speakers. This is the fill for the fresh water tank. The most common way to get water to the trailer, obviously, is city water hookup, right? If you're camping someplace without city water, you can pre-fill your fresh water tank and then use the onboard pump to pump the water. So everything will work as though you have city water, but you'll be pumping it out of the tank. So I'll show you the switch when we get inside for your water pump. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Here we have pass-through storage. There's some cranks in that box, that cardboard box. You have a power tongue jack, 2 LP tanks which are full with an automatic changeover regulator. You have a deep cycle marine battery right here. Okay. And you have a dump hose that comes with it, plus your crank. This hose is used to connect the 2 burner cooktop to the gas system that I just showed you on the other side. This is a sprayer, or a hose for a sprayer for water, and that is your 3/4 inch crank there, okay, for your stabilizer jacks. Let me leave that open. Okay, past the slide room. So you have a 30-foot, 30-amp power cord. We do give you a reducer to reduce it down to a 20-amp plug if you need to. You have your gray tank here and your black tank there, your valve. The black tank valve is obviously for the black tank toilet water and waste. The gray one is for sink and shower water. This is your city water hookup right here that we talked about. The most common way to get water to the trailer. Okay. All right. This is just campground cable or satellite through to the inside. Also keep in mind to inspect your roof. You know, when you get a chance, go up there and inspect it, make sure there's no damage to it by low branches or road debris or anything like that. If you see issues with it, take care of it immediately. The keys are right here, of course. TV. Okay. We also have hookups here to put a TV in the bedroom. Now this is the digital signal booster for the antenna. You want that on. See, I can shut it off, but you want it on when you're using the antenna. Of course, this is the crank to put the antenna up and down, right there. Microwave works like any other microwave. Your range hood has a fan and a light. Remember I told you about the baffle on the outside. If you can run the fan, open that baffle. I don't know if he's got the gas on at this moment. Let's see here. Well, we can't see because I don't have a lighter here. Anyway, you're gonna here. I can tell you. Yeah, it's on. So basically, you're just gonna light it with a grill lighter. Okay, you got 3 burners and 3 knobs. Then for the oven, which has never been used before, it looks like there's a pilot light all the way to the back at the bottom. You need a lighter with a long neck on it. So you'll a grill type lighter. So you go to the pilot light, then you depress it. You keep it depressed all the time you're lighting it. Then you use the long neck lighter and you light the pilot light back there. Once the pilot light lights, you still hold this for 10 or 15 more seconds to heat up the thermocouple. Then you can go to whatever operating temperature you want. When you shut it off, the pilot light goes out. So you have to relight the pilot light each time you use the oven. It's not uncommon to see an oven that's never used though. We see it quite a bit. Okay, so your refrigerator is gas absorption. Okay. So basically it goes like this, on and off. Then you have modes. Right now it's A with a plug. That means automatic electric. That's the most common way to use it, right? The reason being it seeks out, on auto electric, it seeks out electricity. If it can't find it, it'll automatically light on gas. Or if you're gone for the day and it's a hot day and soon after you leave you have a power failure at the campground, it'll sense that and automatically light it on gas so you don't spill your food. So that's the best way to go. But you do have other modes. You can go to just electric, just gas, or auto. Auto is generally the way to go. That's your temperature. Generally you want it up all the way. Okay. Now this is your thermostat. It's very simple. You're just going to select heat, fan, or cool, and then try to always leave it on the fan itself on auto. That's the best way to run it. Okay. Down here is your LP detector, so keep that in mind. It should always be green. If not, get it serviced. This is your power converter right here. So this converts AC to DC power. So when you're plugged into shore power, you have regular circuit breakers, 110 AC like you'd have at home, and they're labeled, right? Then the power is converted to 12 volt DC. On this side, you got 12 volt fuses, and they're labeled. This is also a battery tender, so it senses, as long as you're plugged in, it senses how much energy your battery up front has and needs, and it'll always send up enough amps to keep it charged. If it's topped off, it'll just trickle a couple amps to maintain it. If it's low, it'll send 10 amps or whatever it needs. Okay, so it's also a battery charger when you're plugged in. Okay. Sink and shower work like any other sink and shower. This is a GFCI. Keep in mind all the plugs in the tray are wired through a GFCI. Your water pump is here. Your water heater on, let me get this straight here, on gas is here, and then on electric here. Remember I told you there's a second switch out there in the lower left hand corner for electric, so keep that in mind. Alright, and then you have your tanks. They graduate up in 1/3 increments as you go. Once you get past 2/3, you got to start thinking about dumping the gray in the black tank, of course. Your toilet has antifreeze in it still because it's winterized. This is the flush here. You just pull it forward. You can't use it dry. So when you get to the campground, your black tank is directly below. Your black tank will be empty. So you come in here after you hook your power and water off. You'll come in here, put a dose of chemical in the bowl, a gallon or so of water, and then it's all set till the next time you dump it. After you dump it and you're going to use it again, you'll repeat that procedure. Okay, you can't use it without chemical and water. All right. Okay, of course your bunks are here. Let's see what else we have here. You can drop your table down onto these cleats here and turn this into a bed if you need to. We looked at the TV and the antenna in here. Basically this pulls up and there's a little storage underneath. And you have remotes over here also. Okay, for your TV and then for your sound here. Here, let me do this right here. Okay, get some light here. So, your sound system is just basic. It plays discs. You know, it does have a USB, so I assume you can stream off of it. I assume. So, okay. Your awning, like I said, is a power awning. You got two switches here. Your slide room is right here, and then your awning is right here. So that's how that works. Okay. Let me look around a little bit here, see if I covered everything. Okay. All right, that's good. So I want to thank you for purchasing your trailer here at National RV Detroit. Please remember to inspect the roof and the seals regularly. And right now this is a winterized trailer, so all the water's been purged and replaced with antifreeze. The water heater is empty and is bypassed. So there's basically, before you use it, you want to put the valves in the correct camping position, and then you want to fill it with water. Never run it without water in it, okay? Thank you.